Happy birthday, Pisces. Welcome to March 2014. Now you go into March with a fabulous Pisces new moon. You have a gorgeous new moon. You get one new moon and one full moon a year. And this new moon doesn't have any challenging aspects to it. It is in direct harmony with your traditional ruler, Jupiter, which is abundance, opportunity, expansion, and growth. So that's in your favor here in 2014, and I love giving you good news. Now, Neptune is your ruling planet. It's your modern ruler. And if anyone is to manage Neptune well, it's Pisces. The rest of us are very much challenged by Neptune. However, you're used to the energy of Neptune because it's your ruling planet. For those of you that are in the early degrees of Pisces, whether it's your sun sign, your moon sign, your ascendant sign, anywhere from 2 degrees to 8 degrees, you are experiencing Neptune conjunct your planets. So for those of you that have Pisces planets, whether it's Venus, Mars, Mercury, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and so on, if Neptune is merging with your planet, you are dealing with an energy that is incredibly spiritual and very difficult to apply to mundane experiences. So if some of you are experiencing confusion, you try to make plans but they fall apart, or the things you want don't seem to be manifesting for you, Neptune could be involved in that, because Neptune is a spiritual energy. It is about higher consciousness and creativity and spirituality. But when we mix it with our day-to-day activities, like starting a business or a new relationship, we can be so off the mark. We can think this is our reality, this is what's going on. Come to find out, it's not what's going on. Either we're off or the other person is not presenting themselves honestly to us. And so be careful with what you're doing if you are in the early degrees of Pisces in your astrology. And you can find that out by going to my homepage, Kelley Rosano. At the bottom of the page, there is a free chart service. You plug in your information and up comes your chart, and you can see what planets you have in Pisces. That's a free service I offer to you. And it's just good to know because Neptune rules your highest ideals, the ideal living location for you, the ideal relationship for you, the ideal job for you. However, it doesn't show you how to attain it. That's what Saturn does. Saturn shows you step by step how to make your dreams real. Neptune gives you the dream, but it doesn't give you the roadmap to it. And Neptune can also rule illusion, delusion, deception, and confusion. So we can fool ourselves. We can be fooled by others. All of us, even me, and I'm a reader, and I can be fooled. So it's the nature of Neptune. It's like God saying, you know, as much as you think you know, there's so much you don't know. Love God. It's very humbling. So don't take it personal, but if you're finding that, you know, you're going for something and it's not happening, either you're not in alignment with it, that's why you're not drawing it to you, or there could be a part of you that's resisting it. Right? So say you have a goal that you want to be thin and healthy, really, you know, thin and muscular. However, you've been using weight as a way to insulate you from people getting close to you, right? So you're literally resisting what you say you want. Or what you want is not the right time. Timing is everything. And, you know, for some of my Pisces clients, they're you know, they also have planets you know, in Leo or Aquarius, and Saturn squaring that. So if Saturn's squaring your midheaven, for instance, what you're doing in the world, then your timing can be off for what you want. So in other words, you can say, I want to sell my business and I want to sell it now, but Saturn's going, you know, how do you spell fat chance? You know, you're still gaining lots of soul lessons from this hard work and experience you're in, and I don't want you to let go of it yet. That's Saturn talking, not me. I'm the messenger. I'm the astrological intuitive. The planets channel through me, and I deliver the message to you, my beloved listeners and video watchers and clients who I love. And I'd love to give you everything you want. I'd love to be your fairy godmother and just grant wishes all day long, make my life a lot easier. However, my integrity is to the truth, my integrity is to the work, and I have to be in alignment with what I'm receiving from the Ascended Masters and your Ascended Masters and your guides and what they're telling me. And so what I'm hearing is, you know, for those of you, again, that you're setting your intention for what you want to manifest here, and it does look good for Pisces in 2014. It's another rocking year for the Pisces. But again, if you're not getting what you want, A, it can be your timing. Your timing's not right. B, you're not in alignment with it. You think you're in alignment with it, but you're really not in alignment with it. There may be a part of you that needs to get on board with what you say you want. Or there could be a part of you that's actually resisting what you want because of some subconscious fear of, maybe you have a fear of success. There's a lot of people that have fear of success. They literally sabotage their success because they're afraid if they get the success, they're going to get all the attention, they'll have all the responsibilities and duties and obligations. Maybe there's a part of you that doesn't want that. So be very attentive with self this year. Pay attention to the roles you play and perhaps the false identities that you present to others to protect yourself. You know, so you'll show up as something that you're really not. The universe is saying, be authentic, be who you really are, be true to yourself, and you watch your life become effortless. Live from your authentic self and watch your life fall into place. Now, in March, Mars goes in reverse. Mars is the action planet. Mars is our get up and go, our energy, our drive, our ability to, get things done. And when the action planet is in reverse, it is not time to push. Retrogrades, and we are in a series of several. First it was Venus, what you love and value. Then it was Mercury, trying to communicate and break down a communication in February. And now it's March, and Mars is taking his turn. Mars retrogrades every 2 years for 80 days. So Mars will be retrograde in Libra from March 1st through May 20th. Retrogrades are your opportunity to retrace your steps, to go back and reclaim something of value to you. So if you're not feeling it, you have no energy to do something, don't do it. That's the message with Mars retrograde. Life goes on. You can't wait for all the planets to be direct. I don't see it happening in 2014. Go for what you want. Go for your dreams. Go for your goals. But if you don't have the energy to do something, that's the universe saying wait. And then Saturn goes retrograde March 2nd through July 20th. Now, Saturn is in Scorpio, a sister sign to you. This is a very positive energy for you. So with Saturn going retrograde, Saturn wants you to build up your reserves during this time, your emotional reserves, your physical reserves, your energetic reserves, your mental reserves, your spiritual reserves, and your financial reserves. That's what retrogrades are good for. They're good for resting, recharging, going back over things, reanalyzing things, re-strategizing, and building up your reserves. So you can use the Strong You program, which is a wonderful program to build yourself up. The stronger we are on the inside, the more we can achieve in the world. The stronger we are on the inside, the more we can get done and accomplish out in the world. Our destiny in the world, our career legacy in the world. The more you want to accomplish there, the stronger you need to be on the inside. Now, Venus enters Aquarius on March 5th, and that for you is about focusing on behind the scenes, focusing on unfinished business, focusing on tasks you didn't get done that you need to get done now, which is very good for you. Then Jupiter goes direct on March 6th. Jupiter is your traditional ruler. Jupiter is in a sister sign, Cancer. So this is good for those of you that are interested in meeting someone new, a love interest, or creative self-expression. Having Jupiter in this area is very beneficial to you. It's very helpful, and it's very positive. It's pouring positive energy into you. So here you have Saturn working for you, you have Jupiter working for you. I mean, Pisces, you are in a very strong position. Even if some of you are not feeling that, you really are. And you want to take advantage of 2014 to get things done, because when Saturn goes into Sagittarius, it is going to start squaring all the Pisces and the Virgos, and you will know what I'm talking about because Saturn's kicking my butt in Leo and has been since the end of 2012. And so it's like when Saturn gets into squaring you, Saturn shows you your weakest links. Saturn shows you where you're off base. Saturn shows you, like, you just feel like you have so much work to do and you wish you had a 40-hour day. Right now, Saturn is trining you. Saturn is bringing you opportunity, and you know, life is not challenging where Saturn is concerned for you. And so you want to take advantage of 2014. It's a strong year for Pisces. It's a breakthrough year. And, you know, it really is about you owning your power in 2014 and moving from that authentic version of you. I really like this energy in here for you. And then Mercury enters your sign on March 17th, which is gorgeous and very helpful to you. And of course, this Virgo full moon on March 16th is gorgeous because Virgo is lighting up the area of relationships for you, and Saturn is in harmony with both lights, both sun and moon. And that is very good for relationship. It's very good for partnering with others. It's very good for selling a business. It's very good for buying a business. It's very good for any kind of win-win situation that you want to create with the people in your life or for doing business. It's an excellent energy for that. Then the sun moves into Aries on March 20th. Happy New Year. In astrology, that's our first day of the year. We base our astrological calendar in Western astrology on the day the sun enters Aries. Woohoo! And it's happy spring in the northern hemisphere, hallelujah. And it's happy fall equinox in the southern hemisphere. And for you, this starts to light up your money sector. Money looks good for you in March, Pisces. And now, as the sun enters Aries, here we go. We are now entering the power sector of the year. I see April and October as the most intense times of the year because the Grand Cardinal Cross is about to be accentuated. And we have the Aries new moon on March 30th, which is really powerful and intense because it's activating the Uranus-Pluto square, which will go exact in April and then again in November. And it will be the 5th exact square in a series of 7. I'll go into that in April. I'm going to do a really big read for the April stars, horoscopes. But for you, it's not so much about Pisces as it is about the Aries, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn folks. For you, it is lighting up your financial sector because Mars is in that area of intimate power for you. So Mars being retrograde through May 20th in this area for you, and Mars has been in this area for you since December and will be in this area until Mars jumps into Scorpio at the end of July. So August, Mars goes into Scorpio. So for you, it is about intimacy and power, how you use power, how you own power, or how you give your power away. Mars is going to be showing you this, how you are perhaps, demonstrating these roles that you play that aren't really true for you. And it can bring up obsessive compulsive, you can get obsessively compulsive with this energy. And this is going to be on in April. Because with the sun moving into Aries, and then on the Aries new moon, we have the sun and the moon coupled with Uranus, the awakener, in the area of your sense of self-worth, your sense of self-respect, self-appreciation, your talents, gifts, and abilities, your inner and outer resources. So you're really looking at, who appreciates you, who loves you, and what are you doing with your resources? Like, how are you leveraging your resources to create more of the life you want, as well as what's going on with your husband and wife, what's going on in your partnerships, what's going on in your relationships, who do you trust, who really is on Team Pisces, who has your back, who's really there for you. You're really going to be looking at this the last week in March and all of April. This is on because Mars is there opposing Uranus, squaring Pluto, and squaring Jupiter. So for you, you're really looking at your intimate relationships. You're looking at how you use your power and the power issues in relationships, romance, intimacy. This is it. I mean, this is really powerful here. And the universe is saying, don't fake it. If you're not into it, don't do it. Be true to yourself. The more true to yourself, the more power you'll have, the more energy you have. And then you will see the success in the world. And if you're in a relationship where you're really not in love with the person or you're really not into it, you're going to feel it by the end of March and all of April. And that is your opportunity to really step back and look at, okay, what am I doing with this person? What am I doing in this relationship? Is it an authentic reflection of me? If it is, awesome. If it isn't, then the universe is saying, why are you wasting time here when your soulmate is still out there waiting for you? And, again, it's individual for each one of you, but you really are going to have an opportunity here for your birthday in March and for this whole solar year till your birthday of 2014 to look at your most intimate relationships and your sexuality and your shared resources and how you use power on a most intimate level. Not, I am powerful, here I come, but more like, okay, this is who I really am, and I'm going to be true to that. Or am I going to play the role to keep the peace, but you're really not keeping the peace because Pluto and Uranus is going to blow all this up, especially in April. It's on, and it's action time. And I see April as a game changer. So you want to look at the love you give to others, the love you receive from others, and the partnership that you're in, both intimate as well as professional, and how is that serving you? How is that building your self-worth and self-respect? Is it really you? And if it's really you, awesome. If it isn't, the universe is going to say change it. And it's better if you make the change, because if you don't make the change, the universe will come in and make the change. And when the universe comes in and does it, it's not pretty. The universe just comes in and blows everything up. And then we have to change. So take the initiative. Be true to yourself. Honor what you need. Honor what's right for you. And then you're in the driver's seat. And then you are the captain of your destiny. You are the captain of your ship. You're driving your car. And you are making the choices as you go. When you're true to yourself, life gets easy. When you are doing what's right for you, everything falls into place. Be your authentic self. Be the best version of you. Even if it means you need to move on from situations. What that means is you've outgrown it. And that the universe has better situations for you, more authentic situations for you, be it relationships or job opportunities or living locations, whatever it is that the universe is asking for you to upgrade, do it. That way it's a lot easier than if the universe has to come in and move you out of there. So use the Jupiter and Saturn, which is easy and flowing, to make the changes you need now, because you don't want to wait until Saturn goes into Sagittarius and then you have to do it and it's not as fun. So use this spring to make the changes that you need to make to live your best life, to live your most authentic life, and just watch how everything falls into place for you. Happy birthday, Pisces. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, and sharing my podcast. You're so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock! So here we are in March, and we're on our third retrograde. The first one was Venus in January, helping you to define what you truly love and value, what truly matters to you, what is important to you. Then in February, Mercury the Messenger took his turn at retrograde, challenging you in communication. Now in March, Mars is retrograde. Mars is the planet of action and energy. When Mars is in reverse, you don't want to push through anything. You don't want to push. If you don't have the energy to do something, you don't want to do it. So don't you worry your pretty little mind. People throw rocks at things that shine, and life makes love look hard. The stakes are high, the water's rough, but this love is ours. And you'll say, don't you worry your pretty little mind. People throw rocks at things that shine, but they can't take what's ours. No, they can't take what's ours.